Hi, I'm Reverend Wendy Craig-Purcell here at the Unity Center in San Diego. Thank you so much for watching today. If you'd like to support the work that we do here, please consider making a contribution. Go to our website. It's easy to do. Thank you in advance for that contribution. I'm reminded of a book that had a great impact on me many years ago when I read it for the first time. Probably many of you have read the book as well. It was one written by Stephen Covey, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And one of the habits, in fact, I believe it is the first habit, is to begin with the end in mind. And he takes us somewhat on a similar journey to the journey that song just took us on, with the idea of beginning with the end in mind, our very personal end, meaning our physical end of our life, and how it is that we want to be remembered. What is it that we want to have accomplished? And what an important and powerful way to begin our new year together, to really think about that, to really think about what is it that we are individually here to do? What is it that really, really matters to us? What feeds our soul, and what also makes a difference, so that when we are no longer here, we have left something behind. What lies more beyond for you? What lies more beyond for us as a people? What lies more beyond for us as a human family? You see, we will either be pushed by pain in our lives, or drug along by it, or pummeled by it, or we will be lost and tossed without vision, or we can have a vision that propels us and that inspires us. I remember when I was all of 21 years old, I think, 2021. And I remember breaking the news to my parents that I felt a calling to go into ministry. And I remember, I used to hate when my dad would do this. He'd say, "Let's go for a drive and have a talk." Some of those drives were endless, with an awful lot of talking one direction. But for all that, he did have a tremendous amount of wisdom that still lives inside of me today. And I remember him saying to me, among many things, "Are you running towards something, or are you running away from something?" Our minds can be so tricky, can't they, in coming up with all sorts of excuses and reasons of why now is not the time to begin, why the stars aren't quite aligned properly, or we haven't gotten quite everything perfectly in order. I'm not sure that we ever can get everything perfectly in order. But when there is something moving in your heart and soul that's saying, "Go in this direction. I have a vision for you. I have a plan for you." And you are willing to take that next step. What will always happen is when you take that next step, either a new door will open, or somebody will come alongside you with a piece of the puzzle for you, and you will know what are the following steps to take. God's vision for you and for me is always going to require us to stretch and grow and change. And with that, there's always going to be at least a little bit of discomfort because we haven't been there before. But when somehow we know that it's not just coming from our own great thinking, but coming from something deep within us, we will have the courage, the fearlessness, and the confidence to move in the direction toward it. So I ask you, what is it that when you think of plus ultra, not me plus ultra, no more beyond, but when you think of plus ultra for you, what is your more beyond? God bless you.